Hello, hello, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today we're going to be clearing 3 important areas in the body, energy areas, and then refilling them with beautiful, fresh, cleansing, rejuvenating energy. And from my heart of hearts, today's class is dedicated to my beautiful teacher in QiGong, the wonderful Daisy Lee. I thank you for all your support and presence. And I also want to say to everybody that whoever you're studying with, for example, those of you who are enjoying my offerings, they're not just my offerings. I happen to be part of a chain of my teachers' teachers, and yoga, qigong, even dance are oral traditions, essentially, that are passed down through lineages. So you're getting everybody, and coming through me. I just happen to be one more and coming to you. You're going to be the next to pass it through. So, as always, we're going to honor all of these traditions by bringing our spine into a beautiful upright position. So take a moment, feel your feet on the ground, so we're already connecting to that stability of Mother Earth. And the hips as well in the chair are connecting to the stability of the earth element. And we allow flight to go up through the spinal channel, up through the lightness in the head. You can even touch some points on the back of the skull and gently press upwards, oh so lightly, not too much, just enough to feel an elongation through the spine and a sense of levity in the upper body while you still continue to feel the stability in your lower body. And that gives us beautiful space for our practices. And now we're going to bring our hands onto our low belly. You can't see my hands, but you can feel them and feel your own hands. And take a lovely breath in, filling the balloon of your belly with fresh breath and letting out a sigh to cleanse the old air out. All the way to the natural ending. And we'll do that again, breathing in through the nostrils, drawing the breath into the lower belly, feeling that fullness, and exhaling. And continue breathing like this. I'm going to move my chair back just a little bit so that you can see more, because when you can see, you can also receive through your own mirroring neurons. We're going to talk today about the 3 dantian, also known as the 3 hearts, a name that I learned through Daisy, and I love that extra element of love, of loving kindness. In yoga, you may have heard about chakras. So chakras, dantians, 3 hearts. We're going to be looking at 3 neighborhoods in the body, 3 reservoirs of wisdom in the body. So we have 1 reservoir of wisdom in the lower belly. And let's place 1 hand on the lower back, just opposite the lower belly, and feel the 3-dimensionality. Inhale, both hands expand. Exhale, both hands come in. And we're concentrating gently and feeling the energy, connecting with the energy. So that's one area of wisdom, or one of the 3 hearts. The next one is the heart, the middle dantian, the heart chakra. And let's place our hands on the front. And it's pretty easy for many of us to feel this chakra, so it's a lovely one to really dive into. As you inhale, feel the breath expanding your chest, your lungs, feel your hands swelling with that information, and feel the subsiding as you exhale. You can even amplify this feeling in your body and in your emotions by picturing someone or something that you love, something that gives you delight, that nourishes your joy body. And feel how that helps you expand. Now, an area of the heart that is a little more challenging for us to get to is the back of the heart. And this is the area that relates a little bit more to our self-love and our self-care. Because in order to love and express this radiance to the rest of the world, we also need to feed ourselves very deeply through the rooting, but also through the back of the heart. So one of the nicest ways that I've found to do this by myself, because we're basically practicing alone together, is to imagine that I'm giving myself a big hug and that my energy fingers can reach the back of my heart. Because remember, we can extend our reach of our energy and our body parts with our mind and our breath. So I recommend, or I invite you to curve over a little bit so you stretch open that area of the back of the heart. You don't want your hands too high up to your shoulders or too low, but if that's what your shoulders like, then just use your imagination to contact the back of the heart. And as you inhale, bring energy into filling and nurturing and nourishing the back of the heart. And again, and releasing, and we'll do one more. So that we have support at the back of the middle heart. Now just relax, fluff open a little bit, circle the shoulders, circle the hips. You can do them at the same time, as you can see, even go the other way. So we're keeping this action really loose and responsive. And the third heart, or the third dantian, is the upper dantian, and this is a neighborhood in the head, skull, face. So let's place one hand on the forehead and one hand at the base of the skull, relaxing the elbows. And once again, let's inhale, gathering the energy and directing it into expanding and illuminating the inside of the skull, two hemispheres of the brain, all of the beautiful endocrine and nervous system headquarters, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the pineal gland, and even giving new inspiration to our thinking, to our imagination. And one more time, imagining an expansion and a clearing with your inhalation and a releasing. And now let the hands rest. Remember your tall spine and tune into your breathing as it is now. Notice if anything has shifted for you. Also notice if any of these three regions were easier or more challenging for you to tune in, because that's valuable information. It's not good or bad, it's not right or wrong, it's valuable information. And we're going to go a little further with all of this. And I invite you to stand for this part so that we can integrate the whole body. Now Daisy in her Radiant Lotus teaches Tibetan sounds, and any sound that we make deepens the breath, and it also is a vehicle to clear stagnant energy. It could be emotional, could be physical, because we're working on all the bodies, the physical body, the physiological body, the mental body, emotional, and even the spiritual body. So first we're going to come into our alignment. Just bend and straighten your knees very gently. It's very loose, nothing tightening. And I want you to feel into the soles of your feet so you notice what their experience is. You feel your contact with the ground. And at the same time, you put on your bungee cord, your connection to your personal soul star or the heavens above, so you're always elongated even when you're lowering, and you're always rooted even when you're rising. Let's take the arms 3 times with this. Inhale, the arms are coming up. They can come up a little bit, or they can come up a little bit higher. If you want, you can go up a little bit higher. We want to stretch the channels in the body. And one more time, we're going to inhale, reach. I'm going to step back a little bit. Feel your fingertips opening up and receiving blessings. And then exhale, just bring the hands down. I'm coming closer to adjust my camera a wee bit. Oops, the other way I wanted it to go. Very good. All right. So we've got our feet planted. We're feeling tall. We're feeling our breath. We're going to clear the first dantian, or the first neighborhood or house of wisdom in the pelvic region. We did a little bit of breathing to say hello. Now we're going to sit down and have a cup of tea with each of these neighborhoods. And we're going to use a sound from the Tibetan sounds in the Radiant Lotus system. So this sound is ah. We want to feel like that sound is spreading out. And we're going to say ah and clear the energy to the earth, then wrap the hands around the back and bring fresh earth energy into the back of that system. And then we're going to clear the next time out the back and feed into the front. So let's do that. I'm going to adjust my camera one more time. Thank you for your patience. It's nice to come up close and say hello. So let's start with the hands in the front. You might want your feet a little wider, and stand in your full radiant glory. Take an inhalation, and here we go. Ah. Gather earth energy and inhale and nourish the lower back. Take your breath in, and now once again. Ah. Clearing, giving to the earth. Collect her nourishment and inhale, bring it to the front, and we'll do each side one more time. Ah. Gathering earth information up through the legs into the lower back, and one more here. Ah. And bringing the hands to the front, slip one hand around to the back, and take a couple of moments to allow your connection to deepen, to digest. And then bring that back hand around to the front. And as we inhale, we're going to carry the energy up to the next area, which is the middle dantian. And we'll do a heart clearing here with the sound. So that's clearing any burdens, any excess heat, any extra stuff that you're carrying that you don't need anymore. So we'll let the hands come a little bit away. Take an inhalation here, and as you exhale, the fingertips come forward, they bend back, and you let your chest and throat open, spreading the wings of your heart. And as we inhale, we just relax, curve the arms, and bring fresh, loving energy into the heart center. Clearing. Inhale, reviving. And we'll do one more time. And this time as we inhale, let the hands rest over the heart center, but use your mind to remember that there's a back of the heart center as well. And imagine that the point in the front of the heart center as well as in the back center, both of those points expand as you inhale. And they come back to give each other a little kiss inside as you exhale. Let's do one more here. And then just rest and allow the energy to settle. maintaining your connection to the earth through your feet and your suspension support to the sky or your own personal soul star through your buoyant head and neck. And now we're going to bring our hands to the forehead and sides of the head and just rest them here. And this is going to be a touch that encompasses everything, the face, the brain, and we're going to use the sound ong. So if you wrote it out, it would be O-N-G, and we're going to allow that nasal buzz and resonance in the head of the ng, and let your tip of your tongue touch the roof of your mouth. You can close your eyes for this if you like, and we'll do 3. Take a breath in, and sing a love song to everything in your brain and face. And again. And one more. And just rest. And then release the hands, let the fingertips pour down as you continue to rise through the top of your head. And just see how you feel about or connect into your first dantian, the first heart, the middle dantian, the second heart, and the third heart. Now we're going to bring them all together with a flow from the Radiant Lotus series. So the knees are a little bit soft, the feet are connected, you're connected to the sky, and you're feeling a ball of chi between your hands and your elbows are a little bit lifted. On the inhalation, expand, pick up earth energy and expand into the fullness of your shape and energy. As you exhale, bow down to the earth and gather with the palms in your eyes and mind, beautiful earth energy, palms up, fingertips touching. On the next inhalation, guide that energy up into the first heart. As you exhale, the backs of the fingers continue the journey up into the second heart. On the next inhalation, the palms face your throat and face and come up over the third heart. And then on the exhalation, we reach up and gather from the heavens. The elbows open, the knees bend. We inhale in a swoon, receiving the blessings. And we come upright for the transition. Exhale, we scoop down, lovingly gazing at the earth. Inhale, bringing her energy up to nourish the first heart. Backs of the hands continue the nourishment up to the second heart. Inhale, the flats of the hands come over the throat and the face and the head. And exhale, we reach all the way up. And inhale, we let new blessings pour into us from the sky. And we touch the earth, exhaling. Slow motion, inhaling, bringing the energy up to the first heart. Exhale, continuing the journey, saying hello to the second heart. Inhale over the throat and over the third heart. And then connecting to the celestial energy, inhaling, letting yourself be drenched with this, coming upright on the and transition. And we'll do one more together. Gathering the earth, she nourishes us and sustains us. Inhale, that yin energy bathes the first dantian or heart, continues to come up and bathe and refresh the second heart, coming over the throat and the third heart. Exhaling. When we touch the sky, stay here for another moment or two, even wiggle a little bit. Get as long and as soft as you can. Take a couple of breaths And then on the next inhale, open the elbows, open the heart, receive, take another breath here. And come upright and exhale, lower the hands, lower the hands. To close, inhale, the arms open to the sides, you're full of earth and you're big in all your energy. Exhale, you relax. Inhale, you gather the heavenly energy. You feel it through your body, merge earth and sky. And exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart center and stepping the feet in together. You're connected to earth below, connected to sky. Take a moment to feel the steadiness that comes from being aware of your first heart or dantian, the love that connects love to self and others through the middle dantian, and the possibility of beautiful, creative, new thoughts and new ways and solutions and responses in the mind, balance of the hormones, the nervous system in this dantian. And feel all of these energies coming together. We're going to finish with one Om, and this Om is going to vibrate in all of our own cells and also carry the blessings of our practice to all other sentient beings, known and unknown. Let's take a breath in. And stand quietly for a moment. Breathing smoothly, connecting to earth and sky, connecting to yourself, and remembering that we are forever connected to each other and to all sentient beings in this world and all the worlds. Thank you for practicing with me. Many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again. If any of you feel called, I'd be delighted if you popped a word or two into the Facebook chat box as to how do you feel. Do you feel any different after the practice? Is there anything that was an aha moment for you? Because it's always lovely for me to hear back from you. I can feel you, but it's one more piece to just get a little something. And you don't have to, but if you feel inspired to, I'm delighted. The fact that you're here is also a delight. Blessings to all of you, and I'm back on Monday. Love.